Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ and welcome to another episode of AskRJ. So it's been a while since we've done one of these Q&A features, but today we'll be answering questions on Satoshilabs, Hitbits, what's going on with Dualmine, and I reveal our first winner on this in the CMG Get Paid to Play competition. So keep watching. Okay, so welcome to another video. So like I said, this is a Q&A feature I do now and again. I used to do it quite regular. I'm now just sort of picking and choosing more the questions that I answer. Obviously all questions are welcome. Anything to do with the programs or any queries or anything like that, just put them below, post them below the video, and I will get to you as soon as I can. But I will basically I will respond to as many people as I can, and I will answer your questions as soon as I can. Also remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments, and lots of other crypto related stuff, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest videos as they come online. Okay, so here we are in my Satoshilabs account, and basically what I've been having recently is a lot of videos. I've not been having a lot of videos. I've been having a lot of questions about sort of what is going on with Satoshilabs. In my last video I did on Satoshilabs and the virtual mining programs, I did sort of leave it a bit up in the air, in the sense of that basically I didn't know what was going on. Withdrawals didn't seem to be being done, and if they were taking a very long time, and I basically said that I'd just stopped using it. So the questions I've been getting is that a lot of people have seen my previous videos, and I don't know if it's because you know what's going on around the world, so there's a lot of people that are kind of sat at home, want something to do, and sort of find Satoshilabs interesting. But you know, a lot of people have said, look, we're interested in the program. It looks like, you know, something that's fun to do, blah 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 kind of thing, but obviously we don't want to sign up unless we know it's working. So this is just basically a quick update on the current situation with Satoshilabs. So if we go to my withdrawals, okay, so you can see that all of my withdrawals have now been completed, and I can say I have received the coins for those withdrawals. So it does seem that Satoshilabs is working fine, although I haven't done a withdrawal since I did these, so I don't know if other people still have theirs pending and they're not being done that fast, but at least we can say that Satoshilabs is paying. So obviously if you're going to be a new user, it's probably going to take you a while to build up your account and get it to the point where it's paying anyway, by which time the withdrawals could well be back at just basically landing in your wallet as quick as they should do, because I don't know if anyone actually has an insight on why Satoshilabs is taking so long to do withdrawals. But like I say, they are being done and I have received them. So you know, if you want to get involved in it, then do so, because the program does seem like it is working fine in that sense. But like I say, I don't know how much of a delay, if any, there is still on the withdrawal. So obviously, if any of you are out there and using the program and you are doing withdrawals, is it possible that you could just put a post below this video and let us know if there is any kind of a delay, and what that delay is? Is it a few days, a week, or what? But it would be great to hear from you. So that's it as far as withdrawals. I personally am still not using it. Basically, I've just focusing my energies elsewhere at the moment, but obviously I'll always keep my account, and if it gets to the point where I can devote the time to this program that it does require to build and maintain an account, I will sort of get back into that. But at the moment I just basically don't have the time, but the program seems to be working. So like I say, if you are one of those people that has contacted me about this, it's paying, so that is the main thing at the end of the day. That's what we're bothered about. As long as it's paying, then and like I say, it's fun, and by the time you get your account up to the point where it is paying, everything will probably be sorted, and they'll be paying back to the schedule as they stipulate here, and that's it really. Trying to think, is there anything else? No, I don't think there's anything else, but obviously, as always, links can be found in the description. And also, as well, yes, if you are a new user or new person to Satoshilabs, I will put a previous full review video in the description. Check that out. And for YT viewers, I will put that link at the top here. Like I say, go and check that out. It'll give you a full review and a better understanding of how the program worked and how to get your accounts set up. Okay, so let's move on to the next program. Sorry, my mouse has stopped working, so I can't move on to the next program. Come on. There we go. We're back. I tell you, I mean, it's quite funny because I see these content creators. A lot of them are now putting blooper reels at the end of their videos. Most of my videos are just an entire blooper reel. It's just comedy moments all the way through. Anyway, so let's Hitbits is the next program we're going to go and see. And basically, I was contacted by one of my Facebook subscribers, Robin Polak. He has just started with Hitbits, and what he wanted to know is sort of how I built up my account. I think he watched one of my previous videos, and I'd got like something like I don't know, 100 or 200. I was basically earning about 300 tokens or credits per hour. I think that's what he said. And so what we're going to do is going to go and check out my account, and I'm just going to simply show you what I do to build up that. So Robin, I hope you're watching, and I hope this answers your question. I did give you a bit of a quick reply, but I'll just show you a bit more in detail about what it is I'm doing. Okay, so this is my Hitbits account. As you can see, I've got 7,000 credits currently, 540 tokens, 171 gold, and I've got 82,000 worth of food. If we go into my mercenaries, you can see that I have 94 mercenaries, 282 credits per hour. So that's just under what Robin saw my account at in the last video the video that he viewed. So I have dropped a little bit, but essentially around about the same. So that's nearly 300 credits per hour. Obviously, this that is added to this every hour, and then basically I think the minimum withdrawal is it 25,000? So minimum withdrawal is 25,000. I did a withdrawal of 34,000 yesterday. As you can see here, these are all the withdrawals I've made since I've had my account. Yeah, we're not quite on page 2 yet, and they are all complete with the exception of the bottom one, and I have explained this. Basically, I was just an idiot and I tried to withdraw an amount that was actually less than what they stipulated as the minimum, so it's just always sat there. It's been cancelled. I believe I've had it back, but it just
just still shows pending. But anyway, so the 34,000. So I did that yesterday, and I'm just waiting for that to come through. But like I say, all the others we did. I think in the last video I did on this, I did have a couple pending, but as you can see, they have now been paid and I have received them. So again, we know that the program is working and is fully functional because those payments have come to me. So basically, all I do, Robin, and to anybody else that is interested, I will show you the very basic I do. Right, so I'll go into the offer wall. I will come down to AdGate Media, and I will do this. The only reason this is at the top is because I did it. Because I did one yesterday, and I will do this survey for 4,240. There are surveys done by the same company for larger amounts, like this one, 9,840. I think there's other ones somewhere that are. So you go 7. So you're probably wondering why I particularly pick that one at 4,240. Simple. If you go for, let's say this one, 9,840, how can I put it? The higher the amount. Oops, just received an email. If you guys heard that, sorry. The higher the amount of tokens or credits that's worth, essentially the fussier the company is on who they get to fill out the survey. So the higher the number, the more particular they are about the person. They're basically looking for a certain type of person in a certain type of job with a certain amount of income, blah 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 blah, that fits their criteria. But the lower you go in what they're worth, they're not so bothered. So there's less likely that you're going to start filling out a survey and then they're going to go, sorry, you don't fit, you're not what we're looking for, and then you have to go and do another survey. With this one, I used to do this one, and sometimes I would end up part filling out 3 or 4 surveys before I actually got the payout. So obviously that's all time. That's like if you're doing, say you've done 3 surveys that were unsuccessful, well, that might be 5 minutes per survey. So that's 15 minutes you've already spent and not gained anything. Then you've got to maybe spend 15 to 20 minutes doing that survey. So in total, you're looking at, like, what's that, 35 minutes for one survey, because the other 3 that you tried were unsuccessful. But like I say, the lower ones, that happens less likely. Most times I will go straight through the first survey that they give me. In fact, I think the other day I actually did 2 back to back, and I had no problem. So that was 8,000 credits I earned. And also, what you have to realize is for 4,000 or less than 4,000 credits, I think it's something like 3,800 and something. In fact, I can show you. So if we go in here, get rid of that pop-up. So if we click 10, 3,840, right? So you've got 4,240, I think that gave you. So if you get 10 mercenaries, that then still gives you 500 credits or so that you can then go into your into the trading place and then purchase food, which is what you need. You have to have food. If you're buying mercenaries, you've got to have food to basically feed your mercenaries. So otherwise, they're all going to be half asleep when they're going off pillaging and rampaging and not do a very good job. And obviously that's all whatever, but basically you have to have, the idea is that you have to feed your mercenaries. So I've got like 400 whatever hours of food for them there, and they'll just go off and do their thing, and earn my credits to the maximum amount. So that's what I say. So I always do say this. So whatever you get from the surveys or whatever points, however you build them up, when you purchase your mercenaries, you've got to bear in mind you need to have some left over, some tokens left over, so you can then go and purchase food. Okay, so that is it. That is basically all I do. I mean, obviously in my videos I've showed you can do this and you can do that, but buy mercenaries, feed your mercenaries, and that is essentially all you need to do with this. Obviously, like I just said, there are different facets to the programs. You can go and do battles and all that stuff that help build up your levels, but if all you're interested is earning coins, then that is it. Just open your account, do a couple of surveys, or however, whether you want to do short links, whether you want to watch videos, whatever, just do something through the offer wall, build up your tokens, buy your mercenaries, buy your food. That's it. And the great thing is, once you've bought your mercenaries, they'll sit there. They're there for 30 days. So that's a month where really you don't actually have to do anything. As long as you've bought enough food for your mercenaries, you don't actually have to do anything for an entire month. But obviously, if you want to keep building your account so you get more and more mercenaries, then obviously you have to be mindful that if we go in here, like here, all these are contracts that have expired. So I have 1 day left and I'm going to lose 10. I've got 1 day left and I'm going to lose another 3. But then in 5 days I'm going to lose 13. And this is what you have to be aware of. As you can see there, that's the 2 I did yesterday. So in fact I did 3 yesterday, did I? No. No. Yeah. So I think the 3 I'd already got some credits in my account, so I bought 3. Then I did a small survey or something, then I do 2 of the bigger surveys, and basically so in 1 day I bought like 21 31 mercenaries in 1 day. So like I say, if you're going to do that and keep building your account, which is what you should be doing, you just got to be mindful that to keep an eye on when your contracts are running out, because you don't want to be dropping down too much. So because you want to be earning as much as you can. But a bit like Satoshilabs, with this program, I have slightly neglected it. Not quite as much as Satoshilabs, but I have slightly neglected it just basically because of time. But but as you can see now, I'm pretty much back up to where I was, and obviously I will start inputting that time back into this program. But yes, so Robin, that is all I do. I hope that helps you out. I hope that shows you how to build up your account. Like I say, that is all I do. You do not need to be doing anything else on this site if you don't want to. Obviously, if you want to play the games, you want to go and battle with monsters and zombies and all that lot, you can do. That will build up your levels. I think that does also give you some bonuses and stuff like that. But essentially, if all you want to do is earn coins, basically do the offer wall, buy mercenaries, buy food, job's a good one. Okay, right, I'm going to leave that there, and we're going to be moving on to Dualmine. Okay, so here we are in my Dualmine account, and basically it's a for those of you who are not quite sure what this is, it is basically a multi-coin cloud mining site. And basically I just had a couple of questions. Wait, it's actually one question about the video I did recently. So I did a cloud mining video recently which featured Dualmine and EOBot, and basically obviously in that video I did a withdrawal of Monero, and I've just had a few questions. Well, like I say, it's the same question from a few people asking if I had received that withdrawal. So basically, if we go into payouts, and as you can see here, I don't think I can actually click on that, can I? So you can't. So basically, as you can see here, the amount I withdrew was 7 million, but obviously you also pay a fee on that. So it was just under 7 million that I received, and if you look to the right of the screen, you can see there that that is the withdrawal that landed in my account, and it was like as you can see, it's like 6,300,000 whatever thousand, and yeah, and so that's it. So it's all good. So that's it, really. I don't really have anything else to basically, it's like that was the question. So as you can see there, it has been confirmed. It's all gone through. It's and it's all good. So as we know, Dualmine is still working. It is 2 years old normally by this time. Any sort of sites that we would class as sort of scams normally have disappeared by now. So normally if it's a site, obviously not always, there is always an exception to the rule, but most sites that are basically just a scam will normally disappear between 3 and 6 months. After that, if they get to the year, and especially if they get to the 2 years, normally it's cool. Admittedly, and I'm sure someone will pop up and say this if I don't mention it, that we did have Miner Farm that was actually around for 3 years before it did disappeared on us, before it did a scam exit, is what it's called. So obviously nothing is 100%, but at the moment, all I can tell you is that Dualmine is still working, and as you can see, the withdrawals are still working as well. So like I say, I'm going to leave it there. I've got nothing else to really inform you of at the moment with Dualmine, and obviously that was the burning question that everybody wanted to know. So okay, so let's move on to the next segment. Okay, so congratulations to Passive Income, who is one of my downline in crypto mining game. He or they have become the first winner of 50,000 sats, which I have paid and he has received. I believe he's even put a message on the competition video saying that he has received it and thanking me for the coins. But he is the first winner, so he's reached level 15, and by the look of it, he's actually nearly on his way to level 16. And yeah, so congratulations to Passive Income to be the first winner of our CMG Get Paid to Play competition. So obviously to all of you that are participating in that, it's great to have you on board, and obviously, keep playing, and the 50,000 sats could be yours if you are in the first 15 to reach level 15. Okay, so thanks for watching. It's been great to have you. Obviously, all questions just stick below the video. Any questions, obviously, I will answer as soon as I can. All links are in the description. And that's it. Take care. Have a great rest of your week. Look after yourself. Stay safe. And I will speak to you soon. And obviously, if you can smash that like button, that'd be absolutely brilliant. It really helps out my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So, like I say, take care. And I will speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.